the bill has about over 200 sections, so it's not possible to mention all of them. It has about 400 pages. But very briefly, the salient ones, let me first deal with those that affect human dignity as the Constitution provides. Now, what happens now is that if a crime is committed and the police cannot find the husband or a wife or a father, they arrest the wife, holding her, hoping that the husband will come. This bill prohibits that. You cannot arrest in lieu. If somebody commits an offense, crime is personal offense. So you cannot arrest the wife or the son. So this protects the human dignity, and that it's only the criminal that should be arrested.
Let's turn our focus to other issues in the country. For the people of Tunu Fulani community in Bozo local government area of Niger State, some 2 hours drive from Minna, the Niger State capital, lack of potable water has been the perennial problem in the community for a long time. With some of the residents told Channels Television that to get water for domestic use, private boreholes have to be dug to get water, while others who do not have the strength to do so go for days without water, especially in the dry season. Our next report focuses on the plight of Tudun Fulani community in their search for water.
Believe it or not, this is the major source of water for residents of Tudun Fulani community. Thanks to the raining season, which has made their task easy, as residents say the situation is worse during the dry season.
As we are seeing the water, is just because of the little rain that fall. If not, we have to make line here for 3 days because you can even get 2 basins of water to feed. Look at a compound, you see more than 10 families, and you only allowed to feed 2 basins of water. The state government should come to our aid. We are suffering. We are not benefiting. We are not benefiting anything from this area. You can look at the children. We have many children. Look at them. There is no way we can do. Some of them have to sleep with dirty because there is no water to bath. And the government should come to our aid. Ruwan gaskiya mun dade zuwa shekara 10 da yake na muna wahalar ruwa nan. Wata rana muka fito nan tun 11. Mukan kai karfe 3 ba mu samu bezin daya ba. Kuma ga yara da yawa muna da su, muna da matsalar ruwa sosai. Gwamnati su zo su yaudare mu su ce mana gobe jibi za a kawo mana babu. Famfo an sa mana famfo ya zama mana hoto. Famfo da aka sa mana yanzu ga muna cimma shekara 5 kenan babu ruwa.
The other alternative they have to get water is to buy water from water vendors, and the prices vary from 30 naira per gallon to 50 naira depending on the time of the year. They also depend on this borehole dug for the community by a youth corps member in 2011, but the borehole cannot meet the needs of the community.
It was one lady that served in River Basin. So when she came, she saw the way we suffer, and because she's partaking in the suffering. So when she was about to go, so she dug this borehole for us.
And since then, what has happened?
So since then, we don't have any use in here. It was only this one. Now the water is not coming.
So what do you do to get water?
So what we do, we go to the river. Sometimes we buy it from this Merua. You understand? These people that push truck. That is where we get our water, and then river. 300 naira per truck.
How many
by gallon. That is 10 gallon inside. That is, each one is 30 naira by jerrycan.
Muso ma kaiwo na kuka ma gwamnati.
They wanted to go to the government and lend their own complaint.
Ba su share ma mu ba.
So they went to the government and led the complaint that anybody that didn't respond about the complaint.
We headed straight to Boso local government secretariat, where we were told no council official was available for comments, and this was the story again on our next visit. However, the councillor representing Tudun Fulani constituency in the council, Adamu Boso, acknowledged the lack of water in the area. He, however, said the council is greatly concerned and doing everything within its reach to tackle the situation.
Because I come from that place, and I cannot say I don't know what is happening. Frantically, even before my own government, the previous government have been doing their best to see that they have alleviated the suffering of the people of that area. And even when we came on board, we are also doing our best. How I wish you were in our meeting. You heard that we have even made some consultants. We just met some Japanese firm that promised us that they can be able to drill borehole that can alleviate the suffering of the people of that area. If you go around the site, you will find out that we have a lot of boreholes. We have over 20 to 30 boreholes around that site. But always you find out that there is no water, meaning there must be a problem that is denying the people of that area from getting that water.
Good talk, but the residents of Tudu Fulani are hoping that something urgent will be done to provide them with water.
They say 70% of the entire human body structure is made up of water. So if you don't have water to do the basic things of life, how do you survive?
And that's even, I did some mathematics. You have, if you live below $2 a day and you spend 300 naira on how many gallons of water, which is not even enough to wash your clothes.
So
that means you make money to buy water. That's interesting. We head to the Treasuries market and business news. When we return, investors are expected to be paid over 387 billion naira from matured bills.
And on the sports scene, Nigeria's defender Kenneth Omeru may just be joining up with the Blues for the preseason training.
Please join us again.
The highs and lows of the economy touch every part of our daily lives. Understanding its dynamics can be the difference between swimming with the tide or struggling against it. Analyzing government policies and how they shape the economy is what we do every workday. From the financial sector, maritime, the SMEs, telecom to aviation, we engage policymakers and operators in the economy. Watch Business Morning live, Mondays to Fridays, only on Channels Television.
This week at the Treasuries market, investors are expected to be paid over 387 billion naira from matured bills. According to data from the Financial Market Dealers Association, the bills are from the open market operation window and the primary market auction platform of the market.
Under the OMO window, 2 bills worth more than 230 billion naira will mature, while over 157 billion naira will be paid to investors under the PMA platform. Interest rates for these bills range from 10.32% to 13.34%. Stock market analysts expect the markets to continue to rally towards the first half of the week as sell pressures continue to wane due to increasing appetite from investors seeking capital gains. In addition, more first quarter earnings are expected to be released by companies which could possibly trigger more bid volumes. Last Friday, trading activities on the Nigerian Stock Exchange increased by 89% in relation to volumes as investors bought 573.46 million shares worth 5.41 billion naira in 4,957 deals. Thus, the Nigerian Stock Exchange All-Share Index appreciated by 1.76% to close at 35,109.33 on Friday, from 34,502.38 on Tuesday, while market capitalization increased by 174 billion naira to 11.2 trillion naira from 11.031.17 trillion naira.
On the foreign scene, at least 10 people have died and more than 60 injured in a violent clash between Islamist protesters and police in Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh. Hafizat-e-Islam wants greater segregation of men and women as well as the imposition of stricter Islamic education. The movement draws its strength from the country's religious schools.
The government, which describes Bangladesh as a secular democracy, has rejected Hifazat-e-Islam's demand for a new law on blasphemy. Police used stun grenades and rubber bullets to disperse a Sunday protest organized by the group. This comes days after over 500 people died in a garment factory collapse in Rana Plaza, also in Dhaka. Let's take you through sports stories at this hour. Nigeria defender Kenneth Omero will join English Premier